Good afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this 1995 Toyota pickup for you today. This is the 3-liter V6, 5-speed manual transmission, 4-wheel drive, obviously. This will be a test drive and driving impression video of this truck as we get it on the road, put it through its paces, and take you along with us for the ride. We do have an in-depth walk-around video of this truck as well, where we go into a little bit more depth and taking a look at the ins and outs of this truck. This will be more so a driving impression video as we give you all of our observations, let you see and hear everything that we see and hear. And without further ado, thank you for joining us. We'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to set the phone, or rather the camera, right on top of the dashboard for just a moment as I climb in here. Pardon me, I'll set it right there as I climb in. Getting too old to climb into this truck here. All right, thanks for your patience. Boy, this air conditioning feels good. I'll set you down for just another moment, get our seatbelt on, safety first, and we'll go ahead and get started. Folks, this vehicle is one out of my own personal fleet of vehicles. I'm a bit of a vehicle collector, and I've owned this vehicle for about 7 years. I originally purchased it for purposes of going off-road, going camping, off-road adventures, hunting trips and whatnot, and I've been on plenty of adventures with this truck. And in the last 2 or 3 years, I've been a little hesitant to take it out just because I've seen the values of these steadily climbing and becoming more and more valuable and harder to find. And the old truck that I originally purchased, that I thought I wouldn't care if I flipped it or if I destroyed it, has become quite valuable. So I'm glad I took great care of it during the time that I owned it and used it, and I kind of retired it from its off-road life and made it a garage queen as far as the last few years have been concerned. So now I'm offering it for sale. Get up and go and power on it is not the most impressive in the world. These just were not known for having the most horsepower or being very fast. These the lift and these bigger wheels and tires certainly don't help that, but you know, it'll scoot along the way. It'll get out of its own way. The oil gauge has always been inoperable ever since I've had the vehicle, so that does not work. But the air conditioning does blow ice cold, and I've had this vehicle on plenty of longer distance trips over the Sierra Nevadas in many instances. And yeah, you know, you're going to get into the right lane, you're going to downshift to 4th gear, and you're going to take your time going over the Sierra Nevadas. Of course, you go from just about sea level all the way up to, I want to say about 10,000 or 11,000 feet, if I'm not mistaken. So you hear just a bit of a rattle from the inside of the cabin. I believe it's from the rear seats. I usually have those in the upright position and have my ropes and recovery straps back there, but right now that we have the truck cleared out, I do hear them moving around a little bit and rattling a little bit. But other than that, actually drives pretty good. It's usually pretty quiet. This truck is not super comfortable on road, but when you take it off-road, it is very comfortable. Driveway to my home, for example, not that it's off-road, but the driveway to my home is a pretty harsh one that I always go really slow in, and with this truck you could just mash on into that driveway and it'll feel like that bump was not even there. But on a rough road surface like this, the one that we're on right now, it's not the most comfortable ride. If you're planning on purchasing this and using it as a daily driver, as your only vehicle, well, I hope you're on the younger side, because it's not the type of ride quality that I would want to drive on a daily basis. But you know, this truck is capable of doing many things that your stock truck or your Honda Accord cannot. So of course, this is purpose built, and you can easily drive it on road. It's easy to control, easy to stay in your lane. Drives quite nice, but you know, where it really shines is off-road. So make a great second vehicle, it'd make a great adventure vehicle. do a 0 to 60 acceleration run here just to show you how slow this truck is, although we are going to be putting maximum load onto the truck by having the air conditioning on full blast here and going up an incline, as you can see. So we're not doing it, not giving it any help. 3, 2, 1, and go. Can you handle all this speed? I don't know. I'm not giving it full throttle. I don't want to do that to it, but you know, it's just slightly better than keeping up, just plain old keeping up with traffic. Of course, that belt didn't like the throttle I was giving it. It just came out of detail, folks, so they've sprayed it with underbody, sorry, not underbody, but the silicone dressing that would shine on the plastics. And with about 50% to 60% throttle, you know, it'll get you there eventually, is probably the best way I can put it. Of course, we caught up with traffic in front of us, but you know, I get you 0 to 60 in say about 20 seconds or so. Again, not too impressive. Second gear start, rolling California stop. Vehicle does pretty good. Has a good amount of low end torque. Gets up and goes. Got a speed bump up here, which will be nothing for this vehicle. Handles the speed bump much better than it handles the regular surfaces of the road, believe it or not. Well, like I said, it's not for everybody, but it'll make a great little vehicle to have on the side, go on adventures on the weekends. These Toyotas are built pretty tough. If you watch many YouTube videos, durability tests on these, they're pretty impressive vehicles. Again, that belt screech, I've never heard that before in the 7 years of owning it, but it makes sense. Detailers just washed the engine and they sprayed the silicone plastic dressing around the engine compartment, so that belt's got a little bit of grease on it. I don't think it's going to be a problem for you going forward. I appreciate you sticking with me here with my unsteady hands. A little bit tougher driving a four-wheel drive vehicle. It's a manual transmission with a camera. Folks, for those of you watching from out of state or out of town, we do have affordable nationwide shipping and transport services available. And if you enjoyed our video, please do give us a big old thumbs up. It really would help our algorithms and let YouTube know that you're enjoying our videos. We certainly would appreciate it. If there's any questions, concerns, or comments that you have, anything I could help you with, you can get a hold of me directly by dialing me at area code 916-765-7575. You can also find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website at directautooutlet.com. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us and spending your valuable time sticking with us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly do appreciate it very much. Come on out and see us. We'd love to have you, and again, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon. Don't miss a beat. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.